Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys today? I'm Miss Shine Like 7. Welcome. Please disregard the lagging. Something's going on with my connection. Please disregard the lag time as well. So, I'm Miss Shine Like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it doesn't resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next upload. Hey, you guys, how are you? Welcome. It's Friday. A late night creep. Guess what? Desperate is desperate does, okay? In this energy today. Desperate. I know, guys, that little short. Look, I'm being pushed by the upper management to say I had to do a short. I pushed one out. Ain't the best quality. Ain't the best angle. But it was a message for somebody. Somebody's masculine is desperate in its energy. They could be desperate to contact you. They could be desperate to see you, call you. They might be, fell on hard times here. They might be just being a player in the energy. So we really don't know what is going on with masculine right now. I got adventure here and I got isolation. So we don't know if they using a quick wit, getting away to something else, somebody. You know what I mean? They already told us we was going back to yesterday. You know what I mean? We on our journey. Now, I don't know what yesterday gonna bring, but yesterday ain't never served me much. Okay? Yesterday knocking at the door. Well, hit one. Clinging to the past, right? You clinging to the past too much, to something that maybe he's celebrating with somebody. You know what I mean? Something he keep postponing here. You know, some things that he's postponing here in this energy. And I pulled that energy for somebody. Um, and a hunter of death. So they hunt for these types of behaviors, these things, person, place, or thing. Always running from something, circumstances, or such. Energy is fluid. Time is an illusion. A lot of birds out here right now. Gust of wind. Tornado, hurricane. Air sign might be uptight about something. Water sign might be uptight about something or emotional about something. Ice. The death. It's the end of a cycle, rebirth to a new in energy. Because this person searches or hunts for death, things that could be harmful. Just causes postponements and not making deadlines or, being greedy. Could be larceny here. Could be theft. Carjackings. Group of men. Young, immature energy. Sorry, though. Alright? I ain't mean to rob you, but I gotta eat. Mama need a new house. Baby needs some new shoes. We're gonna hustle for them gifts. Hunter of gifts. So we got the hunter of death. The death and rebirth. Two of swords. Cutting it off. Or cutting it out. Venture, leaping off into these desperate times. Calm the F down. You start to wonder what all happened, right? We start to wonder what all happened in these adventures with adventure here. Okay. And then we got the spirit of healing through anything. We have to heal. Okay. We might have to isolate ourselves from a player. Okay. Or stop playing our hand in a situation, or stop contributing energy to a circumstance or situation. Because when you pull your energy back, they recognize. Then they wonder what the challenge is, why you've pulled your energy back. They wonder what they did, but sorry. Because they know they did something. Okay? Under gifts. The hunter of gifts. Going after too many different pleasures of gifts. Filling their cups with these gifts of material gain. Spirit of destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. That's like lightheartedness, because that's the feather energy of destruction. Because you're going to have forgiveness of these destructions, these mistakes that we call, these destructions that we call mistakes or accidents. Okay? These escapes that we try, whatever it may be. Okay? Because this person is quick-wit with it. And this became unbearable, because something like continuous, it was just unbearable to the point where somebody had to walk away, or they isolated themselves away from it, or it became a sorrowful place, feeling sorry for themselves, depression, you know what I mean? Traumatic experience. This is knowing, though. Knowing when it's time to, like, there'll be time enough to count on when the deal is done, like, this is like a survived a scandal, like surviving being scammed or played, or, you know what I mean, made a fool of, being postponed again, being clinging to the past of old things that used to happen, but they don't new adventures with new somebody else they celebrate with. And these are desperate times. You start to wonder what happened, right? And effing done. Somebody said, oops, I'm effing done here. Like, they gave up. And then this says the dancer of new beginnings, of beginnings here. So it's just going to start over. Something's new going to come in and manifest something of your desires here. Two of Swords. Ace of Cups, some material things, filling your cup up with things. Libations, drinks, lust, temptation, bondage. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Wands on the death. And the Princess of Swords. It's a love affair that's going to be curved or could be over. She's curving him or he's curving her. This is the Queen of Cups to go to somebody more, emotional for them. And then Five of Swords, playing the player again. Playing the player hand again. Repeating the cycle under oops, effing done. Because once you catch on to this person, it's like, what's left? Blocking it out, okay? Then it's going to be blocked out, okay? Blocked out, blocked off, could on block, number on red, King of Wands. Then he off giving passionately to somebody else or some other circumstance. Under knowing these things will repeat a pattern. They will repeat a cycle. They will repeat a synchronicity. Okay. Oops. It's because you start to wonder. What are they clinging to that fills their cup so much? Here. Under the Two of Swords, why they can't just cut it off. I'm here waiting for them here with these adventures with wine, spread out like a smorgasbord, but you always on postponement. You always, mind games happen here. This is in 1 minute. Like, they can happen in 1 minute. Like, 1 minute to the time. They'll be like, oh, Carl, I'm sorry, babe, but I can't make it. But they waited to that specific 1 minute to the mark that they were supposed to be there, say 6:30. So 6:29, they call and say, baby, I can't make it. Okay? Quick wit. Okay? Family man. Men. So these are men with families, but they also like to, you know, play mind games as well. Okay? Under the Five of Swords, they're still playing their hand in the game, but also leaving somebody in behind, isolated from them. Okay? I know that's somebody's message. The death of, let's see, what's the death of this situation? What was causing all this rift and wrath in here? That's what it was, the rift and the wrath. But you know, wrath is part of the 7 deadly sins, and laziness is part of 7 deadly sins, and you know, pride is part of the 7 deadly sins, and you know, we got a lot of things going here. That's when desperate measures come in, but we all are sinners, you know. So when you choose to do the right thing and not be an outlaw about things, you might can heal some things. This is a Crown of Games. See, like this card Crown of Games came out a lot this week. Sky Bridge, possible union. So they challenge. This is a challenge for them to know that there was a possibility, or might not be a possibility of a union, because of healing, because of mind games, because they still want to use their power, want to use their right use of power, but they still playing Crown games. So they gonna play like, so you see how it came out here, over here under the night, under the darkness, right? Under the dark night of the soul, right? This was his dark night of the soul. But then he gonna come back over here as the king of wands, right? Now he is still, now it's saying, so now he gonna use his right mind, he gonna use his, you know, his wand, his head. But all the while in this same dark night of the soul, this is the same person. It's not nobody different. But he just dressed it up like he's different. He got, you know, a French collar on, where here he trying to wear a cape. Look like. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he is wearing a cape. Okay? He want to be a cape, or captain. Or captain of his own ideas. Okay? Because these is passions, okay? And passions could go for anything. But more or less, with the dark night of the soul, it's going to be for desperate things. Of this type of celebration, of desperateness. Stuff that you got to start to wonder about. The heart home, where he got compassion at home. You know, his woman or whoever is there is waiting there at home. Everything is beautiful. The house is beautiful. But he's still hoping and wishing for something new. The Horseman, the herald of change, under healing. For this person to really change, it's going to cost this person a lot of conflict. And you still going to be the divine feminine, but divine feminine here in the cosmic womb, you still going to be the mother of their children, all that. But at the same time, it's going to cause you, because this is a hunter of death, you know, like with these Crown of Games and using the right mind, they still hunting for things of death, okay? As well as the cosmic womb of the divine feminine, they're saying that there's a possibility for this union, but also with the spirit of challenges in this energy, you know, it's going to cause you some sorrow here, where it's going to eventually end you in blocking things out, or blocking things off, or cutting things off, okay? And maybe even though, you know, forbidden word, divorce, okay? So gifts are here. So now maybe you can use your treasures for your gifts. Level up here, because they got something here. Then they say, because this is heading for self-destruction or spiritual destruction. They're warning of some type of destruction. And also ancestors are warning of knowing, you know, knowing that when somebody's in desperate measures, desperate times, they'll do just about anything. Anything. Okay, they'll do just about anything. Okay. So yeah, you guys. That has been your message. Namaste.